Yes.
Now, let's switch subjects to something that we all should be thinking about dealing with vacations or holidays as summer approaches. You might want to book a vacation for you and your family.
Yeah, but Luke Ray from the Better Business Bureau is here with tips on how to avoid vacation scams.
Scams.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good, how about
great,
you?
Luke. How do we avoid these scams, man? How can we stay safe while we're out of the house?
Sure, so our top tip is really don't rush, and it kind of comes with all scams. So if you take your time, you really research that site, that hotel, that resort, you probably won't have a lot of Number two, you really shouldn't be searching cheapest travel ever, cheap travel.
What, really?
So a lot
Don't
of
do that. I think everybody, where can I find the cheapest flight to the Bahamas? Yeah.
Everybody is
Yes,
hitting the loop
exactly.
right now.
And we all have that friend who texts us, oh my gosh, there's a package. It's only $200, all inclusive, airfare
Don't believe it.
included.
Don't
and
believe
I always
it.
have to be that friend who goes, no, I'm sorry, that's not real. I would
Yeah.
love to go though. So even though a lot of people are trying to find that cheapest package, because it is expensive to travel sometimes, if it's an extremely low price, that should be a red flag. If it includes airfare, hotel, you should be willing to pay somewhat of a decent price.
True. Talking about having a good time on your vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also really beware of any free trip offers. If anyone calls you, emails you, you've won a free trip. Again, with all prize scams, you can't win a prize you didn't apply for.
Yes.
So if anyone calls you out of the blue saying you've won a free all-inclusive trip,
You're not lucky. You're getting scammed.
yes.
Now let's talk about getting all of your trip details in writing, Luke. Why is that important?
Sure. So once you make that actual purchase and you've paid, you should have your hotel, your airline, everything you need to know. So a lot of people who fall into a scam, they actually come up onto their travel date. It's about 2 weeks out, and they still don't have their hotel, their airline. So once you make that purchase and you pay, you should know what airline, what hotel, what resort, and where you're actually going.
And what about safes? Should people use them at hotels?
Sure. So it's actually a great tip if you haven't tried it. If you're taking any jewelry, high-ticket items, you should always try to use that hotel safe. And all it's going to do is keep your valuables safe while you're out of that hotel room in the end.
All right, now let's talk about social media here.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Bali or something like that, of course you're going to want to take that, post it on Insta. Why should we wait until we get home to do that, Luke?
Yeah, so a lot of people say don't post any pictures until you get back. So why? Scammers can see that and actually try to break into your house potentially.
Wow.
And then also we've seen scams where if, say, Taylor posts a picture from her trip at her hotel, someone could see that and then call her grandparents and say, hey, I abducted Taylor at so-and-so hotel, and it makes the scam seem all the more real. So if you just wait until you get back to post any pictures, and you probably have beautiful pictures to share, wait until you get back for all of those likes and to talk to people about it once you get back.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes.
Luke, thank
No,
you very much for
definitely.
these tips, man.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Now coming up, guys, it's time to get your Cinco de Mayo party started. First, we'll spice up the classic cocktail of the occasion with a margarita 2.0.